Okay, first things first is we need to open a Keynote. If you have another presentation loading, you'll just tap the back arrow and then you can tap the plus button and then choose a theme. Now we're just gonna pick basic white. And remember, we want to delete all of these boxes by just tapping on them and tapping delete. Now I'm going to put my shapes on there. So I'm gonna tap the shapes button. I'm gonna go to the animals and I'm just gonna put a penguin on here. And remember, I can move him around, make him bigger, make him smaller. I'm gonna go ahead and add a baby. And if I want to change the color, I just tap on the shape and then I tap on the paintbrush up in the top right hand corner. And then if I tap on fill, then I can change the color. So now I have my two penguins. So I'm gonna click the plus in the bottom to get a new page. Remember, we want all of our pieces on different pages to help us whenever we put it into AR Maker. So I have a blank one. I'm gonna go back up to my shapes button so that I can search for something that can go with my habitat. So I'm gonna search rock because remember we talked about how that kind of looks like a glacier. So I'm gonna make it really big and then I tap my paintbrush and I tap color because I want to change it so that it's like a light blue. Now I'm gonna tap on the slide on the left and then I'm gonna tap my paintbrush and then background. And I'm changing it to no fill. So I'm gonna do that to my penguin, background, no fill. Remember, it looks like my penguin's gone, but he's not. Tap the arrow at the top, tap export, and then images. Remember, that's like pictures. Really, really important here to make sure that you make sure it's on PNG, okay? I'm gonna tap export in the top, and then I have to click save to images so it saves to my camera roll. Now I'm ready to head to AR. All right, I'm gonna click on AR Maker, click Start. I'm gonna click the plus sign to create my own scene. Now I'm gonna have to move it around a little bit. Remember, I'm looking for that grid. Once I have it, I'm gonna tap right in the middle of my screen, right where the squares are. Now I'm ready to make something. So I'm gonna click New. Then I'm gonna click that file folder on the bottom and my camera roll comes up. So I'm gonna select my glacier first this time. I can move it around. I can make it bigger by pinching it out. And then I'm gonna tap my check mark, tap it again, tap OK. Now, once I tap on my glacier, I can move it around, I can make it bigger, and I can place it. Now I can add another one. You know, there's usually lots of glaciers really close together. So maybe I want to put them all together like that so it kind of looks like a whole group. Now remember earlier I made my penguin so I can place him wherever I want. Someone earlier was asking if they could put things on top of each other. You can. Underneath the place button, there's those arrows pointing up and down. Now I can move my iPad up and then I place it right where I want it. So I'm gonna make him kind of on top of my glaciers like he's gonna jump off. Now I'm ready to keep building.